Hey, it's John Kewen here, and today we're going to be finishing the exterior of the A-frame. In the last video we installed some walls, a window and a door, and the toilet, but we didn't finish the exterior of the building, so that's what we're going to be doing this time. You may remember we didn't put any plywood or sheathing on the exterior of the building last time. We just put house wrap right on the studs. And the reason for this is because the walls aren't load bearing. And today we're going to be installing tongue and groove wood right over the house wrap and the studs. The siding we went with is actually Select Cedar tongue and groove. Select Cedar is usually really expensive, but this place called the Wood Source that's nearby was having a sale on shorts. So it's just short sections of the wood, nothing over 3 feet. And fortunately our building isn't really wide, so it worked out perfectly. Tongue and groove is a first for me, and it's super easy to install. The only challenge is finding where the studs are to nail the tongue, because there wasn't any sheathing in the back. We've got another project in the work that's going to use a lot of tongue and groove, so this is kind of like practice for that, and I'll share that in a little bit. Another first for me is fascia and soffit. I've never really worked with aluminum or sheet metal or anything, so getting used to the snips takes a little bit of time, but as long as you keep things kind of square, it goes up really well and looks good. I find that the black color is also really forgiving. After nailing those roof verge pieces that we had to paint in the first video, the next challenge was fitting the fascia pieces. They had to be cut down to size, and we had to get kind of creative with the bottom portion of the building. But we figured it out and it worked out pretty well. I'm noticing working with flashing is like a lot of planning. You kind of have to plan your bends in sequence, and it's hard to wrap your mind around without any training. I like how this turned out, but I'm sure I did a lot of it wrong, so if you have any suggestions on what I could do better, please let me know in the comments. We're finally at the last step of the exterior, and that's just to trim out the window and door. We just kept it really simple and just went with 1x2 cedar. We just wanted to keep the trim pretty minimal here. We were really impressed with how this turned out. We're really not experts in any of this, we're just DIYers really. We are done the exterior and we couldn't be happier. I love how the black roof complements the cedar siding. I just think it's missing one thing. We just have to find a way to tip it down here. Look at this bar. This was $10 at an emporium down the road. Best $10 I ever spent! Not the right tires for this.
Oh no!
So apparently they make tractors and stuff that do this, and you get less sweaty working from a tractor, but we're gonna just do it manually because we're not very smart. It's gonna be a well-deserved swim after this.
Well, it's happening.
So that's where the rock's gonna stay.
It's not what we wanted.
No. I don't know if there's a guide on how to move big rocks with inappropriate tools, but I think we did okay with what we had, and all we broke was the sweat. So that worked out super well. It wasn't without its issues, but we got this rocking, and yeah, now we have a way to get up here. We are done the A-frame outhouse for now. We do plan on making the interior really nice and finishing that, but full disclosure, we actually started another project and only put that one on pause to work on this. If you want to see what's coming next, it's coming real soon, so definitely subscribe.